Hey everybody, thanks for joining White Dog Outdoors. We are getting close to winter. We're late November and these water temps have plummeted. Today, it started off in the 20s. It's supposed to get to the high 30s today. I temped this water at 37 degrees. Way colder than I thought it was going to be. I was here, maybe a week and a half ago, and it had gone from 51 to 46 degrees then, and it's gone from 46 to 37. And the air temperatures today is only supposed to be in the high 30s, so it's not getting any warmer today. So we'll see what happens. With this much of a temperature drop, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I've got my nymph rod, I've got my streamer rod. We're gonna try a bunch of different stuff today. We're gonna cover some water, and we're gonna see what we can make happen. So, welcome winter. Here it is. I'm seeing evidence that the fish are just not moving. There was a monster brown, probably 20, 21 inches, just sitting on the bottom and the tail out of this pool, not moving. I tried drifting over him a few times, and he didn't even move. So I was trying to see if my eyes were playing tricks with me. I took one step closer, and he gave one kick, and off he went. So, I mean, they're in here. It's just... it might be the kind of situation where I just need the water to warm up like 1 degree and allow those fish to like get somewhat active. But right now, I'm just trying to drift as deep as I can and as slow as I can. And I just think I'm gonna have a real tough time getting anybody to move today. I wanted to explore more water today. I had trouble finding access. So I started where I started last time. I skipped a lot of water, pushed up to a couple of good spots, saw my first evidence of fish, and I'm going to see if I can push up further and find more good water today. So maybe today's not the day to catch the fish, but maybe today's a good scouting day where I can start figuring things out a little bit for when things warm up a little bit. So who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky and maybe I'll strike a fish today, but if not, I'm definitely going to use it as an exploratory day. So I definitely had something going on here because my flies were in deep water and my indicator was in shallow water, and all of a sudden my indicator started flying out that way. But I think I took too long to do anything about it, and whatever hit, let go. I mean, that's it right there. Those currents are it. I'm just trying to get a take. I don't care how it comes. Holy crap, I got a fish. Oh my gosh, I just had to put it in the absolute non-moving water. I might not be able to land him. My float is in the way. I didn't even think about that. He's too far away to... What in the hell are you? What in the hell is this thing? He looks like a... Oh yeah, he's a bow. Okay, he's a bow. He just looked strangely... Oh my god. Okay, my indicator is so deep that how am I gonna do this? Oh my god, my indicator is so ridiculously deep. Oh my gosh, it's a nice bow. All right, how much can I reel him in? I'm running out of room. I can't lift you up enough to... Oh my god, I did it. What the hell are you, brother? You're like one fat, honestly, chunk of a bow. And of course, what do they take every time? Every time. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that I made that happen. I honestly can't believe I made that happen. You look like you have been... Look at the dark colors. That's like a steelhead color. That's like steelhead colors. That is insane. Insane little chunk. Short, completely short, but a chunk. I tell you what, today has been an absolute slugfest. I have put in so much work. The water has dropped crazy. I have not been able to get a single bite. I saw a huge brown trout in the tail of the pool. And man, I thought there's no way I'm catching a fish today. These fish are just not gonna bite today. And I hit everything that I could. And finally I find this big swirling pool with almost non-moving water in the middle. And I literally just got my feet out of the water and just let it sit in the middle. And I knew it was a fish because it didn't go under slowly and it wasn't moving. It just went right under. So I reeled down tight to it, tried to catch up to it, and set the hook. And God, again, he took the pink beaded waltz. What does that tell you? Every single time, right? Pink beaded waltz. But man, big, not long, fat bow. But God, I've put in so much work for this. My feet are frozen. Like, thank God I caught a fish. Like, this makes all my effort so worth it. All right, we are gonna let this guy go. Adios, little buddy. Thank you. God, without you, my day would have been skunking. Oh. Okay, I am now officially absolutely freezing. Thank God for that fish, man. Thank God for that fish. I'm not sure if I'll catch anything else the rest of the day, but man, that may have just saved my entire day. Out here freezing my butt off, 37-degree water, about 37-degree air temperatures also, and I've been pushing so hard. I've been working so hard trying to find fish. You know, sometimes you'll find activity in the winter, but I think when the temperatures have just dropped, man, these fish went really lethargic. So I'm gonna try drifting through that same spot again and just seeing if anybody comes cruising around. This is almost like ice fishing at this point. I'm kind of like jigging a little tiny nymph underneath a little float, and the little waves are probably giving it just a little bit of action. So it's just like jigging ice fishing. So anyway, we'll see if we can find some more, but thank God I found that fish. Shit. Oh God. Remember what I told you guys last time? These reels. This reel, I freaking hate it. I freaking hate it. Oh my God. All right, tell you what. We're going to see if we can get that out in the middle again. I can't believe I caught a fish. I can't believe I caught a fish. I'm gonna get out of the water. My feet are freezing. I gotta get out of the water. I figured if this was like a big, deep winter hole, I knew there had to be fish in here, number one. But given the situation today, nobody is really actively feeding in any of the faster water. So Oh my God, my toes hurt. Oh God. Nobody is actively feeding in any of the active water, so I figured they're probably going to be in the slowest water possible, and I let the current take it around and absolutely nothing, and then I pull it out into the middle and just let it set. And when I just let it set there, it did not take long before somebody came up and took it. So I'm going to try that again. I can't actually cast out there. I don't think I can. I don't have any place to back cast. So I'm literally just trying to let the current take it around. And then when it gets out there, I'll pull it back toward the middle. Oh God, I gotta get my heart rate up. My feet are not getting circulation. So at this point I decided I had to get moving to warm up. My feet were basically frozen solid, so I went into explorer mode and covered water, which warmed up my feet, but unfortunately I didn't find the water I was looking for. I only found shallow, flat water. So I returned to the one spot that at least held a chance of finding fish. Okay, it wasn't recording. I may be figuring something out here. Something I didn't expect. So I've been nymphing most of the day and I haven't been getting crap. I got one fish in like the dead middle of nowhere. And then coming into this little, it's not even that deep here, but coming into this, I had my line like completely jump, and I think I had a fish there, and I drifted through it a few more times and I didn't hit bottom, and it was deep enough. I had a fish right here, and then I'm sorry I just missed it. I had this off, but I casted right up into that tree, and I'm working this streamer back. I am not getting good hookups, man. That's like 3 fish I've had on this streamer that have just not hooked up, and I don't know why. But I had a pretty good one right there. I don't even know how good it was. It was throwing pretty good head shakes, so I didn't even have my GoPro on. It's not even that I wasn't recording, like I legitimately did not even have it on. So that was 2 fish. Let's just see what we can do here. I'm just bringing it along the bottom. It was definitely right in the middle of that deep stuff. So, I don't know, man. Shoot. Frustrating days for sure, but you know, every time I'm out on the water like this, I'm learning, right? And I'm learning areas that are holding fish, and I'm learning techniques. Even in the cold 37-degree water, I'm stripping streamers and they're getting hit. So I'm just going to keep going, man. You just got to keep plugging. Maybe we can find a fish or two. We're going to keep trying. Finally, that's a bow. Oh, I don't literally like where I am. So I did switch colors because I broke off on my previous one. We'll see what happens here. Nice. That's a good bow. All right. Well, lo and behold, we got a streamer eater, and a nice one. That's a pretty nice streamer eater, if I do say so myself. So I'm gonna measure him on my other rod, but man, took the black Black streamer. This is a Sculptzilla that I'm using, but he took the black streamer. It's still in his mouth. I got to get it out, but dang, dude, yes. Beautiful fish, dude. Yeah, buddy. That is a streamer eater right there, guys. Beautiful streamer eater. Yes. All right, let's get you out, bud. All right, we're gonna measure this guy. All right, so he's about 18 and a half, close to 19. That's pretty sweet. I'll take that. All right, buddy, are you set to go? Let's get going, little buddy. Adios, little bud. There he goes. Golly, yes! Yes! Oh my God. I thought I had to go so slow for everybody today. Turns out, man, there's a streamer bite and I've been missing it. Upstream, I missed two. I lost my olive streamer. I snapped off on a tree. I don't even know where it went. And then I switched up to black, and I'm just coming through the tail end of this pool, stripping the black streamer, and bam. Nice 18.5-inch rainbow. Nice big black streamer hanging out of the back. Maybe black was maybe the change up in color actually was good. I don't know. Oh my God, so super freaking psyched now. All I want to do is fish streamer the rest of the day. NYMPHS, I wish I didn't even have it with me now. I wish I could just like teleport it back to the car so I could just streamer fish the whole way back. But oh man, it's, you know, you work really hard, you cover a ton of ground, you try a ton of different stuff, and then eventually you figure something out. And this is like, every time you're out, you should be pushing and learning and figuring things out. And I am so super lucky that it worked out today. A streamer bite is so freaking fun if you can get it going, man. And I've had 3 fish in a short little stretch. 1 landed, but man, I am so excited now. I'm really hopeful for what the rest of the day potentially could bring. Well, despite my best efforts, that flurry of activity was basically the end of it. But I never gave up and I fished hard right until dark. I even went down into 37-degree water, and let me tell you, 37-degree water does not feel good going down your waders. But somehow that didn't even stop me, and I kept going right until dark. All right, well, that's going to be the end of the day. I stayed out way later than I expected to, and I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm soaking wet. I'm standing in 37-degree water, and I'm really, really cold. I fished so hard today, covered so much water. I did get on a little bit of a streamer bite, which was totally awesome. Got a couple of nice bows, made it all worthwhile. But man, thank you guys for joining us. I wouldn't be out here doing this stuff, honestly, if it wasn't for you guys. I would not have been fishing today if I wasn't trying to put together content for you guys. So I'm glad I came out. I'm glad I connected with some fish. And you know what? I'm cold. I want a hot shower. So I'm out of here. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you soon.